All right. What the fuck is going on? So I've been in flat Earth. I've been leaning towards the flat Earth. I've been saying that the flat Earth is the way. I mean, nothing else makes any sense. I mean, they try to make sense, and I'm not saying I don't understand what they're saying, but it doesn't look right to me. I guess is what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't jive with me. Like the faking of all the videos and everything to show that the gravity and the no gravity bullshit. That little story doesn't work out for me. The whole fucking plate thing rising, that doesn't work out for me. The sun going around and not being able to see it this way or that way and all that stuff, that doesn't work out. I mean, from what we see, it doesn't prove that you live on a ball. You don't know that. All this stuff. And there's so many people lying about it. Why are they lying? You must know the truth if you're lying. And if you're making up a lie about the truth, why not just use the truth that you know? So if they're lying about it, then it has to be false. Because, unless they're a double agent and they're making you think it's false because it's really true and they want you to believe that it's false. If you start to think like that, then you don't really get very far. Because everything is a fucking trick. And actually everything is a fucking trick, so you get lost. You have to go through this. This is you don't get to just not answer the question. It comes back at the end of the test. All the other questions are based on it that come after that. So you hit the end of the first time questions and you're gonna get the ones again and again and again. It's just gonna keep coming back. But anyways, it's been a long journey. I mean, people bring up new things and you have to weigh it, and I think it's fun. I mean, at the end of, after you weigh it and it comes out to be like, yeah, it's not a fucking ball. And you're like thinking to yourself, did these people make a mistake? And that's where they went wrong, is they made a mistake? Or were they intending to deceive you from the very beginning? And they're just not very good at making up deceptions. Or they have such a low opinion of you that they didn't even go to that parameter level. They're like, you won't even think of that. You don't even need to address that situation. What the fuck is going on? Why would there be people doing that? Well, it all comes down to the fact that if you don't know something, then you have to pay somebody that does know something to keep you safe. And if it's something that you don't get to ask them a direct question, is the earth flat? And they say yes or no. Is the earth a ball? And they say yes or no. Then you just have to keep paying into it, hoping that you'll get this answer to the subscription. It's like the fucking cliffhanger fucking TV shows. Beat around the bush, beat around the bush, beat around the bush, and then, oops, we'll tell you tomorrow. The answer is already fucking known by everybody. Everybody that's a flat earther. The answer's already fucking known. So why the fuck isn't this just something that we just tell everybody else? Because it's making our lives hard. Because we have to. Where are you going? I'm not going that way. You want to take a dump out there? Fine. You can see it coming out. What a good dog, going off the trail and pooping. You're good. We'll just get her head. You don't need to see the business. But they're rolling out. Roll out. Roll out. And so there's people trying to trick you. There's people fucking selling shit to you. And this should have been a red flag, but the thing that let it pass in my mind, the thing that always kept them as a viable source is that why shouldn't you get paid and for helping people, and so that you can keep to help them? That's the greatest fucking trick. So we're gonna tell you all about this fucking lying system, this fucking fake way that it is, and then we're gonna fucking use that system to get your fucking money so that I can tell more people about this fucking system. I should have seen it. Everybody should have seen it, but we want somebody to help us. We desperately want somebody to do this for us. We're all so fucking broken. We want somebody to do it for us, so we latch on to that guy. And that guy's like, yeah, I'm gonna lead us all to the fucking promised land. We don't need to live under these bad guys anymore. I'm gonna lead us. We'll get there tomorrow, all right? We're waiting for Tommy. As soon as Tommy gets here, we're gonna go. All right, so just keep supporting me, and I'll keep managing all this, so you don't have to. I'm not gonna bring it to the big man yet, because we gotta know all the ins and outs. We have to totally understand this before we act on it. We're gonna keep acting on it in the way that the people that told us the lies in the first place, we're gonna keep acting on it in the way that they want, until we can just tell them, no, man. I don't know why the bad guy became a surfer dude, but he did. I don't know why. Perhaps I'll die. Nah, I don't think you can die. I'm not gonna test it. And you can't test it either. Don't test it. You don't know how. But maybe you do. Let's talk about it first. Yeah, so then all this fucking fake shit. Oh, it's not real. Remember back in the PSYOP days, we had like shootings at country concerts and shit. Country and western concerts, people getting blown away. There's a conspiracy about Garth Brooks is a serial killer. Did you know that one? Because everywhere that he goes, murders of the same kind of nature go, disappearing people. We're out here thinking, this is so innocent. This world is so innocent. It's so fucking great. I don't know. I don't want to talk bad about it because that's where my wife's from, but I got a friend, and I don't know, I think you were kind of joking. Maybe you weren't, because bold move comes to people, you've already done a bold move, so make it bigger. And I can see that in your future, but just be careful. A lot of people go to Thailand to try and live. Think about here in America. We all fucking hate. We fucking hate these people coming in that don't speak our fucking language. Why the fuck are you here? Why are you here? What are you running away from? I mean, that's what we think. Well, when I see somebody coming here, I mean, I love my wife, and I, for the life of me, can't understand why the fuck she would want to come here. When I met her, I was wanting to see the world, see other places, because everybody told me that America is so fucking great, and I think America stinks. I think everywhere stinks, because I think everywhere is owned by these fucking users. Ooh, that stick got me. Good thing I'm wearing a bunch of shit. You know, I don't know that I would waste the energy to go somewhere over there. You go over there, you're not gonna have anything. Nothing. For one, the baseline is these people know that they're different than you, know that they live there, and know that you're fucking invading in their territory. So at the very core of them, they're gonna be like, this guy's here for some reason that I don't know. He can tell me anything he wants to tell me. How the fuck do I know why this guy's here? Why the fuck would he be in this whole other country? How do people that speak a different language, how do they understand? How do they even think about things? I'm not saying they're bad or good or whatever. I'm just saying that we're different. I grew up thinking this and this and this and this. What's it make? It makes this kind of person. We see that the people are different in different areas. If you don't see it, then wake the fuck up. People do similar things. We all eat food. We all breathe air. Take dumps and whizzes. We do all that shit. Everybody's the same like that. But then again, they're not. It's like how big of a following do you have in your, I say we all eat purple raspberries, and they come shooting out our ass when we're done. It feels like a roller coaster ride. I don't know. And everybody's like, yeah, I can kind of feel it too. And now we agree that that's the thing. I don't know what's the level of this experience where you're accepting and pulling these things in. You can drink a fake beer and not know it, get wasted. You could drink poisoned water and not know it and become docile, feel like you're sick. There could be, like, everybody gets a runny nose. There could be a thing in the water. You get it, and you can have a randomizer binding agent inside it, where some people get it thick and some people get it thin. Some people are naturally susceptible to it, some people aren't. I mean, do you think that this stuff isn't planned out? Like, people are, whoops, that was actually, maybe we'll just write that down. When you cross your eyes and hop on one foot, the baby comes out a boy. Whatever you want to do, write it down. It works 50% of the time. Oh, at least 50. All right. Sometimes even more. It's been real windy. The trail's all weird. Yeah, so I still go to some of the channels that I used to to really enjoy. I used to enjoy them a lot. I don't know. I guess I just. It's a story, but you know, I'm pretty good at making up my own stories. And if you don't go and look, then that's all it'll ever be, is a story. There's all these buildings that I hear about, and I've even seen pictures of them. I feel like I've seen them and been inside them when I lived in Washington, where they have basements. Everybody has a basement. Those basements are all fucking weird. What's in the basement? Old ass houses, 100-year-old houses with elevators in them. We gotta fix the elevator. Elevator's broken, but we gotta fix it. Spend thousands of dollars fixing an elevator, because they're basically building a new elevator. I saw them. Elevators in houses 100 years old. And they got steps too, but I want to say that, I could be wrong, but the main way to get into the basement was either go outside or in the elevator. There weren't no stairs to go to the basement. The basement was all finished like an apartment, you know, in the fashions of the old building. So they made it that way. I've been inside the houses and I helped take the wallpaper off. Usually more than one. There's usually like a few of them. It was like a fad for a while. If you get like 3 or 4 of them, that's probably a wealthy family changing their environment. Or maybe it's a cheap pattern and it's a high turnover house and the people just put up the new one. Either the landlord does or new people coming in. I don't know. It's fun though. These houses. Yeah, so I go to Eric DeVay's channel whenever he's got a new video. This last one was talking about stuff I really enjoy. I've already told him that, and the first time that I told him that, he responded to me, and we talked about things. But now it's like I because I didn't like that soul. That was the whole thing. It was like, what? How dare you say something against me or point out a fault or a bias that I had? How dare you? And now it's like, but they don't even say how dare you. It's just like in their mind, they're like, that guy, he's not a total follower. I don't feel like I ever was a follower. I was an agreeer, but I don't know. Anyways, I can't say anything bad about the fucking stupid ass Soul Trap. Otherwise, we're not friends anymore. And maybe that's a real thing. Maybe I hurt his feelings. I don't know. I get the feeling like he's been working on himself for a long time. And so, I don't think I hurt his feelings. It wasn't my intent, so if it did happen, then I would think that it would be a selfish way of looking at it. My feelings are hurt. I don't know. I've noticed like where it seems like he doesn't like confrontation, but I always kind of chalk that up like he get so much of it from everybody else. I don't know. But what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to turn off my ideas, my imagination? What, I'm supposed to just go the way that I've been telling everybody that they shouldn't be? You can't just fucking let somebody do it for you. You gotta do it yourself. But no, I should just let him do it for me. If you can't ask a fucking question without getting kicked out of the group, then I'd say that's a fucking group that you don't need to be in. I don't know what any of your intent is. I try to tell you mine, and you can take it or leave it. But you don't even go that way, is to tell me what your intent is. Well, what's your intent? I mean, the earth is flat. I'm not saying it's not. But what the fuck? How did you get here? You're so close. We're all so close. This is like maddening to be on the edge of this. And so many people say the earth is flat, but they don't understand what the fuck's going on. That doesn't fucking matter. The shape of the earth is just to help you see that you're being deceived. You need to address the deceivers, or not address them, but you need to let it go. If you go the other way where you don't address them, you have to let all this stuff go. Well, what are you doing? We'll just put somebody new in here, and then it'll all be okay because they love us. Big Daddy loves us now because we voted for him. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm not scared for me. I'm scared for the way that we all live our lives. I mean, it could be a lot of fun. I'm not gonna perish. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to be here, because I guess I wanted to be here. But it could be cool, but we have to make it all fucked up. I'm still gonna win. I know it kind of reminds me of Charlie Sheen with the tiger blood and all, but whatever. If you think I'm so crazy, then how are you so sure? If everything is the opposite, shouldn't the people that you trust sound crazy? But you can't just go the opposite way of everything. I don't know. I'm not asking you guys for help figuring this out, really, I guess. I'm just saying this is my help. This is a piece in the puzzle, and if you guys want to share what you have, then I welcome it, but I don't know.